cricket player. He'll be Eastern Storms. We've got Mark Pierce. We've got Devon Murrays. We've got Kabelo Sekukune. We've also got Dana Rosso as a wicket keeper. We've got Shailen Pillay, Shane Dedswell. We've got Aaron Fesser wearing jersey number 1. They've just bowled 4 balls already without a run. There's no run at the moment. Rhinos are batting first. The Eastern Storm, they won the toss and decided they're going to bowl first. Under these beautiful conditions, on a flat pitch, according to the match referee and according to some of the players that I've just spoken to, we'll see how it goes about. But to me, the pitch looks pretty good, Ryan. We also have Chad Klassen, who's the one that is bowling now. We have Devon Pothimas. We also have Andrew Rasamene. And we have Tumela Simelane. And the 13th man, we have Tula Ngoba. And that is our lineup for the Eastern Storm. I must say this is quite a good team under a good coach. Jeffrey Toyana is one of the coaches that actually won the Coach of the Year during the year 2014 and 2015, whilst he was still heading the Highfield Lions. He did well under players like Johnson Maffa, some of the key players who actually made it easy for him to win that tournament that year. It is indeed the first over without a run. It is all happening at Uplands College. We are coming to you live. The Mpumalanga Rhinos team lineup, it goes as follows. Juris Snyman wearing jersey number 9. We've got Mohammed Mayet wearing jersey number 4. And Juris Snyman is the one actually facing now under the bowling or attack of the Eastern Storm. We also have Rolfs Herman, Yasser Cook, Benjamin van Niekerk wearing jersey number 10, Garrett Jukes, jersey number 11, Grigory Matlokwane wearing jersey number 20, and we also have Jon Henriksen wearing jersey number 8, Junior Makua, one of the guys that is actually playing his first game for the Eastern Storm, one of the young boys that is actually coming from, he's just coming from the school and he's just making his debut today. I believe that he has done well in the previous game where they played a one-day international and he got 4 wickets. And we also have Mkati Akulile. He's wearing jersey number 25. Kenny Karen, jersey number 33. We've also have Pauli Lindogutle, who's wearing jersey number 43 as the 13th man. This is how it looks like. And it's all quite interesting seeing that Mpumalanga Rhinos, they are coming into this game with a new head coach, Mbasa Gadusha, who's been assisting the Pumas or the Rhinos in terms of management. And now he has taken over from Godin, who has just left the team. And we also have Gerald Foslo. He's one of the former first-class cricket players who also played under Mpumalanga Pumas back then in the day. And today he is the assistant coach for Mbasa Gadusha. I'll hand over to Ryan, who's one of the commentators that will be actually joining me today or giving you the score updates as well as the commentary live from Uplands College.
Thank you for that introduction, Ali. I think you were talking very smoothly there. I start off with a wide. The first little slip by the Eastern Storm. I think these guys, the boys in blue, have been bowling pretty well up till now. He's hitting good areas other than the previous ball.
Thanks, Ryan. Good to be out here today. Lovely day, as Ali mentioned earlier. As a 1 o'clock start, it's not going to deteriorate as the afternoon goes on. So I think by 3 o'clock this afternoon, it could be a good deck to bat on. So it might be tough in the first few overs here for the Rhinos. Raseme in. Looks like he's just rolling his fingers across a couple of balls. Looks like it's a little bit slightly slow deck. So there'll be a lot of probably off cutters, pace off the ball, mixing things up. But very good start by the Eastern Storm. 2 overs gone. Three runs on the board, I think. Looks like Clausen's a lot of the fielders on the ring here for Snyman. I know what he can do after his double 100 against these guys a few weeks ago. And they know that he prefers the ball up to him, so I can see they're going to keep hammering a good length. Another misfield, but good backing up there. Double backing up as we try and tell the kids here every day.
It's a good cover drive. It looks like it's going to go all the way for 4. Yes, it has gone all the way for 4. It is a 4 that comes from Mayet. That comes from Mayet Muhammad. And it is a no ball as well. Oh, yes, we've just seen the umpire showing a sign that it is a no ball. So we're going to get a free hit. And it's happy days from Mohammed Mayet. Not a good start from Chet Klassen on this over, as we have seen from the wearing jersey number 9, looking to be sharp, as we have seen from the previous shot. As I've just mentioned, we have Philip Foster as the umpire on this game, and Warren Weingart, who's also the assisting shot down the line. There it goes. It is another 4 from Yuri Snyman. Suddenly it is all happening, Ryan. It was so quiet from the previous over, and you look at it now, things are already changing just like that.
Yeah, I think the batters are settling in here. They're getting used to the pace of the wicket. As Kart said earlier, it's looking a little bit slow, so I think it's going to take a bit of getting used to. But I think as they hit a rhythm, it could get easier from here. Full ball on the leg side, and it looks like it's another 4. We'll play it, Yuri. It's 3 boundaries in a row for Yuri Snyman, the 1 no ball, so quite a big over here. 4 boundaries in a row.
Boundary again. That's 5 boundaries in a row. So 3 overs gone, 25 for naught. And run rate up to over 8 and over. I think they're going to look to capitalise on the next 3 overs now that they've got a bit used to the pace, and obviously Eastern Storm bowlers under a little bit of pressure. Rasameni to continue. Nice and full. Driven into the covers by Mayet for a dot ball. I think already changes to the field. Looks like the slip's coming out. Trying to ring it up. I think it's now looking like damage limitation in the next 3 overs. Trying to keep probably the score to under 50. I think they'll be happy with the score under 50 after seeing how that last over went. Mayet will be looking to capitalise here. Picked out the fielder again, nice and full by Rasamene for another dot ball. Mayet a little bit slow to start here, 2 off 12 balls, but we saw from the last over how easy it is to catch up. I think Yuri Snyman just walking down the track there to have a chat to Mayet and just to say, don't worry, just don't overhit it and try and just get off strike. Full ball flicked away to deep square just for the single. It's 1 run off the first 3 balls. Downwind back over his head. So expect a slow ball possibly or a heavy back of a length.
He's doing pretty well. Another, it's up in the air and he's got his wicket. Lovely placement, bowling according to the field placement, and he has done well for the Eastern Storm to actually have a breakthrough as we speak. The dangerous man or the danger man from the the Mpumalanga Rhinos, Snyman Yuri, jersey number 9. He is out for I think he's out for 21 runs. Caught by Shane Dudswell. Yeah, it is happening. We are coming to you live. This is the first ever CSA T20 knockout tournament, and we are coming to you live on the CSA Live YouTube. As I've said earlier on, it is quite a lovely day here at Uplands College. It is quite interesting also to see the Mpumalanga Rhinos side with such good names that have just joined the team this season. We have Zigwili Ngazi, who's the World Cup winner. He played with the likes of Kahiso Rabada in the SA Under-19 and is also playing today. We also have Herman Rufus, who also played for the SA Under-19 side. There's a new better, Herman, it is the guy that I'm talking about, Herman Rufus, who played for the SA Under-19 back in the day. 26 for 1 after 3 overs. Another appeal from Andrew Rasamena, and the umpire says not out. He looks to be doing a pretty good job from the bowling lineup of the Eastern Storm. It is definitely going down leg from the highlights that we are seeing here. They've got quite a young team when you look at the Mpumalanga Rhinos. What is your take, Ryan, from the team, perhaps the one that was playing last year? They've made a lot of changes coming to this first ever T20 knockout.
Yeah, I think Ali, you're right. There's quite a young team, but there's a lot of experience there. The boys have, been playing a lot of cricket lately. So I think, they're young, but with a lot of games behind their backs, these boys. With the way the systems work these days, the boys are playing a lot of cricket. Even at school, it's good to see. And here we've got a new bowler, Posthumous. Just got to come in here and try and pull things back a little bit for the Eastern Storm. I know they're on a high after taking the big wicket of Snyman. Flash outside off, and a beautiful shot through the offside there. 4 runs. I think after looking at having a look at Rolf's yesterday, having a middle, I think the boys are hitting the ball cleanly, so I don't want to put any pressure on him here, but I'm looking forward to seeing some big shots from the boy. Looking forward to some good cricket being played.
And Posthumous under pressure here now, start of his spell. Mayet looking to stay slightly leg side of the ball and just open up the offside and free his hands, which he has done successfully for the last 2 balls. See what Posthumous has up his sleeve now. Coming in here. He goes leg side. Overcompensates. Whip through mid wicket and obviously he's realised that don't bowl width to Mayet, and he's tried to cramp him up and gone a bit too full there and gone for 2. Mayet looking to free his hands and carve it over the offside, but only got a thick edge straight down to third man. Picked him out. Rolf's just asking for guard. He's about to take his second ball first from Posthumous. Good talent he's come into the team this year. Got a fifer and a 99. He's gone full driven. Great pick up. Pick up and shy by Dadswell. And single to Rolfs. Keeps the strike. 37 for 1 off 5 overs. Looks like Rasamene is going to bowl 3 overs up front. He's bowled 2 overs, 1. Captain, you will keep him on bowling 3. Third over, but obviously they'll be looking to capitalise on the last over of the power play. Looks like the ball is being changed by the umpires. Obviously, one of the balls being carved away by Mayet in the previous over has hit and gone onto the bricks or something. So they're just having a meeting and changing the ball.
Done and dusted. They've just changed the ball. I think it has been honored due to the outfield or the side screens. It is 38 for 1 after 5 overs. Herman Roves, he's on 1. We've got Mohammed Mayat, who's on 14. And Andrew Rasamena, he's in charge. He's the one in the bowling attack. He has already bowled 2 overs for no wicket. Oh, actually, he has taken the first wicket, Ryan. He's doing well for the Eastern Storm. When you look at the way he's running in when he's bowling, the rhythm and all that, you can see that he's going to cause a lot of damage to the batting lineup of the Mpumalanga Rhinos. Another dot ball from Andrew Rasamene. Good shot down the line. It has gone all the way for 4. Good control from Herman Roves as it gets a 4 for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. It is now 38 for 1 after 5 overs. And that's the first 4 from Andrew Rasamene since he actually opened the spur, Ryan.
Yeah, I think he's been bowling some good areas here, Ali. Let's see if we can finish off strong. Yeah, I think that's a bit of an oopsie from the boys in blue. I think they're going to regret that a little bit later on. Roll his fingers over that one as well. Coming into the batsman a little bit and hitting it straight up in the air. Should have been taken that. Shane Dadswell letting that one slip. And he puts it back a little bit shorter and he gets his man. Not too costly by Shane Dadswell. Good bowling here. Ali, I think this man is doing a good job for the Storm. What is your take?
for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. Already, as we speak, they are under 40 and they've lost 2 wickets, and it's already 5 overs gone, which means we are left now with 15 overs to go. This is the first T20 and knockout tournament, and we are coming to you live from Mpumalanga at Uplands College. It is all happening under a good sunshine. It is a beautiful day indeed. Not so many people came to watch this game, Ryan, but it is quite clear that as we go by, we might see a lot of spectators coming to watch this beautiful game.
Day, so to show his experience here and pull the boys through. 2 balls to go in the over. Nice and full on the front foot, driving. Not getting the whole lot of that, but getting off the strike. Gets off the mark off his first ball. Short ball, pulled away confidently, not a clean hit, but straight to deep square. And Mo ticks off another one there. A change of over, good strong finish from Snyman. I think he's bowling very well.
He's definitely bowling very well. 3 overs, 2 wickets, 10 runs. He's doing quite an amazing work for the Eastern Storm. We've got a new bowler, Shane Dedswell, jersey number 11, coming into play. So far, we have seen quite a good bowling attack from the Eastern Storm. It hasn't been a very bad start, looking at the fact that we are now in the 6th over of the match. First ball, and it is a dot ball. We have Yasser Cook, who just came in now. And we also have Mohammed Mayet, who's on strike. He's on 15. Another dot ball from Shane Dedswell, who is the captain of the Eastern Storm. And he's the one that has actually let one down. But there was a quick response from Andrew Snyman, who was able to actually make a difference from that bowling. And he took the most important wicket, or the one that they were actually looking to take. 44 for 2 after 6 overs. Oh my word. That has been hit so beautifully out of the park. It is the first 6 of the game, Ryan. What's your take on that shot?
Well, I think Mayet's been trying to get a few of those away. But the first one he's actually made proper contact with, so it was good to see. He was waiting for one of those. And that also brings up the 50. Outside off, and that is beautifully struck. over point for 6. It is a beautiful hit. I think Dadwell's going to have to pitch it up to him. And I think all of these short balls are being dispatched with venom. So you watch again here. Clean hit. I think he's waiting for those shorter balls and dispatching them very, very well. Good to watch. Another one. Dispatched again, and it looks like it's going to be another boundary. Just in front of square. Big over for Mayet. I think he's coming into hitting a rhythm here. Ali, what do you think?
It's a good display. In a row, and to finish off the over with a 4, and that's a big over for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. Mohammed Mayet is on 31 after 25 balls as we speak, with Yasser Cook still on 1. It looks like we've got another new bowler coming in. Wait a sec, I'll tell you just now. Quick single from Mohammed Mayet, just to change the strike. We've got a new bowler, Tumele Smelane, who is coming in as an left arm off spinner. It's quite interesting to see how the weather looks to be actually changing, Ryan, when you actually looking towards the south. You can see the clouds coming up short.
Batsmen are looking comfortable against Similani. No big shots yet, but seems to be getting the 1s and 2s here, which will be vital later on today. Mayet seems to enjoy coming down the wicket, and it's a beautiful shot towards the swimming pool. 6 runs. Mayet is definitely coming into a rhythm here. We've seen a good display of cricket all over the ground. I think if you have a look at his wagon wheel later on, I'm sure Pitch Vision will put that up for you. He's hitting it all over the ground, and a very, very nice display from Mo Mayet. Hopefully that ball isn't in the swimming pool, but is recovered swiftly. Okay, it looks like Mo has sent that ball for an afternoon dip in the hot sun here in the Lowveld, and so going to be a welcome one for that cricket ball, because he's been feeling the heat in the last couple of overs, Ali? Especially from Mo. Lovely to see. The bowlers are going to have to start tightening it up a little bit. Dadswell is going to have to maybe change the playbook here a little bit when he comes on to bowl.
Where he's sitting, Edmund Kaseba, to change a new ball, yeah. Yep, they've just taken another new ball. Probably one that has been used before. Seeing the fact that we are in the eighth over already, 69 for two. Yasser Cook is on three. Mohammed Mayet is on 38 after 28 balls. He's doing pretty well for himself, as Ryan has alluded that we are hopeful that you're gonna see his wagon wheel soon on the pitch vision. As you know, we are coming to you live on SA Live YouTube. First ever CSA T20 knockout taking place in Mpumalanga at Uplands College. Mpumalanga Rhinos against the Eastern Storm.
The Rhinos are currently running at. As we look at outside edge that goes for four, bit unlucky, but looks like the shot was on there. It'll be nice to see Yasser in full flight here. Libba coming around the wicket to the right-handed batsman. It's a good area there, patted backward of square by Yas. You can see they're trying to rush through the overs here, the boys in blue. Eastern Storm have to try and pull this one back. Shorter ball, pulled away, just in front of square. And yes, gets another one away. One run. Libba dragging it a little bit short, looks like to the leg side there. The boys still seem in good spirits. It's a short version of the game, so I think they've got to use up all their energy early on. They shouldn't be scared to use it all up. Oh, Mayet comes down the wicket and smokes one to deep cover. Seems to be hitting them a lot cleaner than he was in the beginning, and it's very good to watch. Yasser Cook on strike. Libba into his second last ball of the over. Leg side wide. He's going to have to work hard here. I think he knows if he misses his area, he's going to be dispatched. Both of these batters are looking good here. Yeah, well, I think it's also got a lot to do with where these guys are bowling, the areas they're hitting. Similani, I think he's struggling to find a rhythm here. Mo's putting a lot of pressure on these guys. Didn't get all of it, but keeps the Rhinos going here. I think it'd be interesting to see what the run rate is now. Just over 9 and over. So, yeah, and the ball comes. They found this one. And a beautiful strike over cover. And it looks like Mr. Cook is finding form. Well played.
A little paddle there from Cook, and he gets a little bottom edge past the keeper for 4. Expensive over there, gone for 17. Similani 2 overs for 26. So the Rhinos batters have actually taken down the spinners in the first 3 overs that they've bowled. Gone for almost 40 in the 3 overs, which has now taken their run rate up almost to 10. Here at the commentary end, Posthumus is now coming back. Coming into Mayet, who's sitting on 48 off 33 balls. They're going to try and probably mix up the pace here. Comes in nice and full and digs it out back to bowler, dot ball. I think the Rhinos now will be eyeing out trying to get 200 here. Wickets in hand, 10 overs. Last 10 overs they can go 10 over. Again. Cook back on. The trial of bowling short to Mayet didn't work, carving a couple of sixes, 1 over backward square leg, 1 over point, and then putting another one for 4. So I think aim here to Mayet, who's on 49, is nice and full. Gone across to paddle sweep over 40, well, Feinegger's back, but trying to get no contact there. This remains on 49. Backs away, carves it down to long on, and that brings up a well. on and deep mid wicket out and firing it into the legs and just hit it down the ground for 1. .11 overs. Change of bowling. Similani's out the attack after going for 26 in his 2 overs. Looks like Shane Dadwell's back on from the swimming pool end. A couple of changes of the fielders in the running around from 45. Third man now coming up into... Oh, no. Long off is coming up into the ring. So strike 20 off 13. Slow ball cutter. The pads and they scamper a leg by. Good start to the over. Hit to the big boundary into the wind. Great strike by Mayet. He advances again for about the 5th or 6th time and slaps Dadswell back over his head for a great 6. And it looks like it's gone back into the swimming pool again. He's seen him advance. He's rolled his fingers across the board, dug it in, and he's waited on it and slapped it back over long on for another big 6. Break and play as they are obviously trying to... It hasn't...
Good cricket from both ends, from the batting side as well as the bowling team. I like the way they're actually able to switch on and switch off Mayet and a Cook. They have just slightly put the Eastern Storm under pressure, and they are definitely looking forward to break this partnership as we speak. Yasser Cook is sitting on 20 as we speak, and Mohammed Mayet on 56 after 38 balls. 109 for 2 after 11 overs. Shot. Another good strike from Yasser Cook. Good shot from Yasser Cook. $113 for 2 after 11 overs. It's not looking good for Shane Dadswell. Shot. Oh my word, that is out of the park. There's a chance of seeing another ball being changed there after hitting that that post, right? There's a big chance that we might see the umpires changing the ball once again after being smashed so much. Good response from Shane. and a dot ball to end the over. 2 overs, and he has gone over 26 runs. David Posthumus, or change of bowler. Kabelo Sikukune, he has just come on strike. Good bowling from Kabelo. 120 for 2 after 12 overs. Good strike from Yasser Cook, just to rotate the strike. Mohammed Mayet is on 67 after 43 overs. And I must say they've got a partnership that is over 50 runs. And they seem to be putting the Eastern Storm bowlers under pressure. 82 runs, a partnership from Yasser Cook and Mohammed Mayet. That is out of the park. I think it is a 6 more from Yasser Cook. Another good strike down the line.
Sorry, correction there. Mohammed Mayet playing some beautiful shots there, another 6. And 1 down the ground for 1 to keep the strike. These boys are building a very strong innings here. I think they're putting themselves in a good position to finish and putting the Eastern Storm under a bit of pressure here towards the end. It's going to be interesting to see who they're going to bring on to bring their innings to a close. We had started off with some good spells from the opening 2, Klaasen. Bowled tight. We got the early wicket of Jordan, and it looks like they've given Mayet the chance to get set here and build up a nice little innings. Posthumus coming in from the swimming pool end now to Mayet. I think he's just going to try his best to keep it out of the swimming pool. Well bowled, nice and full, but gets through the keeper for 4. Got an inside edge on a Chinese cut. The runs keep flying for the Rhinos. Not much wrong there by Posthumus. I think he's got the right idea to Mayet here. Anywhere else, he seems to be dispatching the ball. Nice and full, straight into Cook, who has been hit on the arm. That looks like that has hurt Mr. Cook. Well struck in the air. Hey, no. That's it. And it looks like he is full ball on the leg side. Oof. Straight on the glove. That's not good news for Mpumalanga. Cook was getting nicely set there. Not sure if it's hit him on the forearm or straight on the hand, but he looks like he's in quite a bit of distress there. I think this gives the boys in blue a little bit of time to gather themselves and talk about what's happening here. The Rhinos have been playing very nicely.
It looks like he's off the field. That's not good news for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. I'll tell you who's coming on in a bit. Good bowling spell from Andrew Rasamene, who's the main bowler who has been able to take 2 wickets for the Eastern Storm. 3 overs, 2 wickets, and 10 runs. Only considering 10 runs into his bowling spell or in his bowling spell. Yasser Cook not out on 22. Benjamin van Nierkerk, he just came on to the field. Yasser Cook, retired head. He was actually looking pretty good and solid after a good partnership with Mohamed Mayet. It is definitely going to affect the Mpumalanga Rhinos or the way they were going in terms of handling the pressure. No time to waste. Not wasting any time, Ben van Niekerk. He just came on the field and is already displaying some good shots here. Shot and good fielding from the Eastern Storm. Devin Marius, who's on point, doing an excellent job. Shot. Just opening up the face of the bed and being able to get a single there. Good batting display by Mohamed Mayet.
He sees he might be in for a 20-20 100 here, which would be nice to see. Mayet keeps the strike. And he's bowled him, switch hit. I'm not too sure that was necessary. He was hitting the ball very clean. What are your thoughts, Mr. Carter?
Ends a magnificent innings. Probably not the right, the best time. 2 new batters in now. Cabello comes in around the fires in again. Jukes off the back foot out to extra cover just for the 1. It's Eastern Storm will realise that they can possibly get through the next 2 overs here with not too much damage, and then by getting those, the one breakthrough and the one off injured. Down the ground for 1 again. Damage limitation is here. It is here by the Eastern bowlers. Cabello just gone for the 2 runs off his first 3 balls. Another dot ball. You can see he's racing back to his mark to bowl. Back to the crease, comes around the wicket, fires in again. They look to push for 2 here. Easy 2, well run. Five runs off the first 5 balls, so he'll try and finish this over. Be happy with a single. Try and negate conceding a boundary here. And ends with a dot. Oh no. Thought he had a dot ball there, but it went for 1. 6 runs off the over. Great over by Capello. 143 for 3, the Rhinos, or 15. Still nearing that 10 over, so we're looking to possibly try and get 50 odd off the last 5 overs to take him up to 200. Both these batters at the crease are very capable of hitting an extremely long ball. Change of bowling here at the swimming pool end. Claessen's to come back in. If he actually takes the pace off the ball. Looking at the field, 3rd man up, fine leg up, looks like he's probably going to go full. Running into a slight breeze. Full to Dukes, who mistimes it down to long on for 1. Funny kick looking around the field. There we go, nice and full, low full toss, another miss hit down to mid-off. Easton's capitalising on the 2 new batters. Not quite settled, not middling the ball, but they do find middle of the bat, and we could see possibly another ball or 2 into the swimming pool. Claessen's coming in. Oh, he's gone full. Another miss hit just below the waist. Dot got away with that dot ball. News from the home dressing room. It seems that very unfortunate that Yasser Cook has broken his finger from that strike from his fellow batter Mayet. Been hit on the hand at the non-striker's end, and he's now heading off to hospital for some x-rays. Very unfortunate situation. Claessen's coming in. That's no ball, full toss, and Duke's out the ground. 7 runs off that ball with a free hit to come. The possibility of getting 13 runs off the 1 delivery is very much on the cards here. Claessen missing the block hole by quite a way there, and ball going quite comfortably above the waist there, and well put away by Duke. It's not the easiest ball to hit, but he's just swung around on it and used the pace and hit it into the trees over deep square. Right, free hit. Duke's, like I said, he can hit a long ball. Claessen's in and bowls a good, almost a great Yorker to concede no runs off that free hit. He's got away with that, but still went for 7 off 1 ball. 2 balls to go. Klaasen looking to try and finish out the over. I'm guessing he's going to try and bowl 2 similar deliveries to the last 2, but he just can't miss his mark by too much here. Well bowled, full in the block hole again, but great strike by Dukes out to extra cover, who runs around, sweeps, and just the 2 runs is the result. Well bowled again, nice and full, low full toss by into his field. Hits it strongly down to long off. End of the over, 12 runs conceded, 155 for 3 off 16. 4 overs to go, when we can expect a bit of fireworks the last 4 overs.
'18. He played in the Africa T20 Challenge or competition. That's a good shot and a good fielding from Eastern Storm. I thought he was going for 6, but good stop. It looks like, is it Shane Davis? It is Morris. Good stop by Morris. Drop catch by Kabelo Sekukule. Probably another injury on the cards here. I'm not sure if that went straight on his knee or it came off his fingers. As I was saying, we've got 2 experienced batters on the pitch. Benjamin van Niekerk, 28 years of age. Looking very solid. As well as Garrett Jukes, who has done pretty well for himself in the first class cricket with 1,578 runs on his name. Short. And only 1 run. From Garrett Jukes. It is 158 for 3. A great shot, but straight to Morris. Benjamin van Niekerk looks like he has just picked a fielder and missed the spot to get a 6 there. And is gone for 5. Good bowling from Kabelo Sekukune Ryan.
Shots and looked like he hit it clean, but unfortunately found the only player in the shade there. A very capable John Hendrickson coming to the crease. Who's no slouch with the bat. I'm sure he's going to try and finish off strong here for the Rhinos. Cabelo's definitely, to me, been one of the pick of the bowlers here. With his right arm round the wicket off spinners. Let's see how this goes. Nice clean punch to extra cover there. For the one, very well bowled. The Rhinos are going to have to work hard to get to that 200 they were looking at earlier. Still nice and warm. We've got a gentle breeze coming from the mountain end, Lego Got end. Could be nice fielding conditions for the Rhinos later on. I think the Eastern Storm have faced the brunt of the heat here in the low fault. Fielding in the hottest time of the day. But they seem to be pulling it back nicely here. Mr. Carter?
Deciding on whether to have long off up, mid off up, long off out, or third man back. Looks like third man's going back now. And Captain Shane Dadswell's at mid off. So it looks like he's going to probably change of pace or bowl a bit wide and full. So he comes in. And looks like he's firing it in to the stump. So it's just missed the leg stump and gone between the leg stump and the batter for a dot ball. 17 balls left. 30 is a magic number for the Rhinos to get that 200. But Rasaman has had an outstanding spell so far. Comes in. Bowls back of a length down the leg side and with fine leg up. It's just a bit of bat. Helps us on his way for 4 runs by Dukes. Not the best position, best place to bowl, but I can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to tuck Dukes up with long on out, deep mid wicket out, and deep square out. But he's just got his length wrong there, and Dukes has helped it on his way for 4. 164 for 4. Dukes moves on to 22 of 16 deliveries. Didn't see where he's going to go now. He's got his fine leg, short fine leg, moved him a little bit finer. I think he's still going to attack that middle leg stump. And in he comes. Low full toss on to middle and leg. Hits out a deep mid wicket for 1. Good bowling. That bring John Henriksen back on strike. Local boy. Went to NHS, Nullspray Water School, just down the road. And has hit a lot of sixes in the first class game this season, and as well as the One Day Cup. So he'll be looking to possibly dispatch a few out the ground today. Rasamani comes in, 3 balls left. And he bowls a length ball, and that's dispatched for 6 by John Henriksen. Like I said, if you miss your lengths to John Henriksen, he will hit you out the ground. Score on to 107. Two balls left in this over. Rasamani has gone for 21. Needs to find his fuller length here. Change of field. Deep squares come up. And cover sweepers going out. So it looks like he's probably going to bowl a bit wider outside off stump now. Don't give John Henderson the leverage to hit it over the leg side for 6. 3 men out on the offside and a boundary. Looks like it's going to go full and wide. Gets there, and that's exactly what he does. Bowls a good Yorker. And we'll run down to third man for 1. Last ball of Rasamani's spell. Bowled very well. Comes in. Low full toss and only managed to work it down to long on for one. That ends a very good spell from Andrew Rasamene. 4 overs, 2 for 24. Great spell.
He did pretty well for himself and for Eastern Storm. Kabele Sekukule is one of. That's a good shot. Oh, just a flip of his or a tip of his fingers from Shane Dedswell, the captain of the Eastern Storm. Another drop catch. And all the way for 6. Garrett Jukes is on 30 now after 19 balls. Shot. That's a good shot from Garrett. Showing off his new tricks here. 179 for 4 after 18 overs. Kabele Sekukune not looking good for him in this last over. Another good shot all the way out of the park. We are coming to you live all the way from Mpumalanga. First ever CSA T20 knockout. Live from Uplands College. It is the Mpumalanga Rhinos up against the Eastern Storm. 189 for 4 after 18 overs. Garrett Jukes on 40 after 21 balls. His name. Just the one from Garrett Jukes. Good bowling from Kabelo Sekukune. 190 for 4. Miss hit and safe. John Hendrickson. He was just lucky there. Another good ball from Kabelo Sekukune. 191 for 4 after 19 overs. Last over to go. It is going to be quite interesting to see how they're going to pull it back from this last over. The Eastern Storm bowlers with Garrett Jukes having the upper hand so far. 42 after 23 runs, after 23 balls. Looking pretty good. Customers coming back to customers coming back to wrap up the innings of the Eastern Storm. Miss hit. And 1 run for Garrett Jukes. 43 not outs. John Hendricks on 9 not outs. 193 for 4.
Yeah, I think John his length back a bit and mixed up his pace, so he's just done him for a little bit of John has just John Henderson has just leant into that and hit it straight over his head for a flat 6. That brings the score on to 199 for 4. 3 balls to go. And he comes. He's missed his length again. He slapped it, but straight too long off. Just for 1. Henderson will be a bit upset with that. He could have probably got underneath that and hit it for another 6. But that is the 200 runs up for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. Took the side to over 200, which I'm sure there'll be one ball left. Just to face the left, to face the last ball of innings. Left-handed batter. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to swing as hard as he can. Posthumous coming around the wicket. Probably going to try and fire the ball into the stumps of Gregory Malokwane. It comes in, bowls full, strikes it out to deep cover. Just the 1. Well fielded, and that brings the end of the innings for the Rhinos. 201 for 5.
What a good inning, or good innings for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. 201 for 5 after 20 overs. Glenrose Jukes, or Garrett Jukes, who has just showed us some impressive shots, went off for 43, and he came on at a time when Mpumalanga Rhinos were in a bit of a trouble after the injury of Yasser Cook, and I believe that he has just gone straight to the hospital now.